Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I am going to be doing the Will I Find Love spread today. And this will be for April 2023, but it could indicate love coming in at a later date as well. We'll just be discussing things that you need to know, what you might need to work on, the timing, and yes or no, is love going to come in for you? Okay, so let's get started. We have the Knight of Wands coming in here. The Seven of Swords. I'll be laying everything out and then clarifying for you. We have the Ten of Wands. Somebody's dropping a burden. It looks like some kind of toxic, somebody cheated on you. It looks like some kind of cheating or lying may have been going on, and you know, kind of bringing you out of your light, and it's really like putting burden on you. There's some kind of burden happening. If you were in a relationship before, if you're trying to find love now, this is what happened prior to this. This is what happened in the last relationship. So this would be that somebody cheated on you, that somebody was kind of stealing your light in a way. Yeah. Okay, and then we have this Queen of Cups coming through. Sitting in the middle of the deck, we have the Tower. I don't read reversals, but this Tower did come in reverse, and you know what? I think I'm going to keep it that way because I see what's happening here. So that's a really good indicator that some things are going to shift and turn around for you. And that, yeah, there's kind of like a new foundation being set up now for you. Like Spirit is going like, you know, you got to leave this in the past because what's happening next is going to be really, really, it's going to give you a lot. Yeah, High Priestess coming in. It's going to give you a lot better feeling about relationships, and the next one is going to be much better. Yeah, energy under the deck, the King of Swords, a new perspective coming in. You have to start thinking differently about what's going on here. If you are in the energy of that, I'm always going to get screwed. This person cheated on me. I'm always going to get cheated on. Nobody is, you know, nobody's for real. Nobody is like, you know, you're in that kind of energy. You're creating that energy, I should say. And a lot of times this is just about clearing that out. Because what's coming in for you is looking a little bit more positive. You have this Queen of Cups, and sitting right in the middle here is this Tower. And the fact that it came out in reverse means that there's something good that's going to happen now. There's a base that's going to be set up that's going to stabilize you a little bit more. And it's telling you to be in a state of love and in your highest, like, you know, be open, be intuitive, be, you know, bring in energies around you that make you feel good, be in a place of joy. Because your burden on this, is ending. This is a 10. A 10 is an ending. So there's like a burden you've been carrying around this. So your heart has probably been very hurt here. I am picking up the green heart energy, chakra energy. That's just kind of probably like bringing you down or discouraging you even from wanting to find love again. Something went bad. Something went really bad in the last relationship, and now you're unsure of the whole thing. And Spirit is saying like, no, you can regroup. You can just get a new perspective. You could just work on yourself. You need to get wisdom around yourself. And you can maybe even like confide in others for this to kind of just bring a sense of knowledge to how you how a relationship works. I think it like this is almost like a little bit of immaturity going on here. I hate to say that to you guys, but around what a relationship is supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to communicate with a person, listen to another person. There has to be a give and take. There has to be a little bit of back and forth going on. It can't just always be about the needs of myself. Like, my needs are not getting met, so therefore I'm not going to do this anymore. And it does cause people to go out and cheat. It does, because they're not getting fulfilled, because you're like this. You're like, nope, this is stonewall hitting. And as an earth sign, you're that. You're very grounded in. You're very sure of what you want, which is good for certain things. But for love, you really have to open up a little bit. And, you know, I think that's where this King of Swords energy comes in too. And, you know, underneath the deck, right underneath it, you have this Two of Pentacles coming in. And this is about, you know, you can't be so staunch that there's no balance in it. It has to be a give and take. There has to be a little of both in this. I know I'm being a little harsh on you guys. But maybe it's something that you need to hear right now, because if it's not working out for you, you're going to be in this place of heartbreak, or if somebody cheated on you before and you're trying to get a relationship from that energy, you're not going to be able to. You have to turn it around. You have to turn the look. Something bad happened. Something exploded. Something did not go your way. So somebody, you know, I said there's some kind of cheating or something went on here that wasn't great. The relationship ended badly. Spirit is bringing in the energy now like this. It's over. You have a chance to rebuild this. You have a chance right now to get into your higher levels of yourself, of love and intuition, and just go ahead and make a difference, and it will start to bring in love. This reading does not say to me that there's like not a chance for love to come in or where you find it again. This reading says to me, you can find it again. Maybe not in April. In April, it's saying you need to work on how this is going to come in for you. And by the way, this is also two major arcanas coming in here for this time, which means, and these two are the major arcanas, you need to use your intuition to make this change in like how you're viewing love, and how you need to get like educate yourself a little. I keep getting that, like, you need to learn a lesson here. You need to educate yourself. You need to look at things in a different manner than how you've been viewing what a relationship is. I do love readings and energy clearings. You can find that information on my website. That's listed in the description box. When you do an energy clearing around this stuff, it does lift out some of these old wounds and hurts and things that you're carrying with you that prevent you from moving forward and getting the love that you deserve and want. And also, if you'd like a love reading, it's the Ace of Cups reading on my website. Also, just remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, give me all the stuff you guys use. This is a new reading for me, so I'd love to hear your comments on it, and if it helped you in any way, that would be awesome. Thank you. I'm going to clarify some of these cards for you now with the Soul deck. And I'm using the Soul deck because I feel that this is like really something, when we're talking about love relationships, there's relationships with everything, and love relationships are the ones that we kind of connect with the most, we feel like we need the most, and it ends up really just affecting the other things in our life as well. So, you know, if you're finding that your finances are being affected, that your work is not going the way you would want it to be, that there's other things in your life that just are not working out right now because you're in this energy of I was wronged, it's going to affect other areas of your life. So you really need to perk up about that, and you know, I shouldn't say perk up, that's not really the word I was looking for. This is like about learning about yourself and learning more about relationships, and getting into a better space with them. Okay, so on this Queen of Cups, I have love. I am wonderful. I receive and give today and always. I mean, this is about love of self. You have to learn how to love yourself better. And, you know, it's sitting right here on this Queen of Cups, this energy of self-love. This, and I said you have to work on yourself. You have to educate yourself. You have to find out. So some of it is practical, and some of it is just about being open to receiving love again. Because if you don't, you're never going to find it. You have to take time to really get into that mindset as well. There's a lot that needs to be shifted when it comes to getting over a negative relationship. So just get to work. Just start doing some work around it. All right, let's clarify this Tower. This Tower in reverse. Let's clarify this. Compassion. The vibration of compassion shines through my every cell. And there's that heart again, that heart energy again. Compassion for self. I know you don't want to hear this, but even compassion for the other person who was involved in this relationship with you. Because they need to learn about themselves as well. I'm not letting them off the hook. What they did was you know, a betrayal for sure, but there's their reason for it too. The lines get skewered because it's not so like cut and dry. It's like they were doing this just to hurt you. There was something that their heart was not being fulfilled with, and that's why they did it. Not that, you know, there's forgiveness, as in you can forgive it so your own energy is clear, not that you have to go and forgive them. And, you know, of course you don't go back into a relationship where something like that happened, because it's the trust that gets ruined. And once the trust is not there, the relationship is usually gone as well. But having compassion, mostly for yourself, and sometimes for the others involved, and kind of like opening up to seeing like why, what, you know, this is like taking a deeper dive look into yourself. Some of you may not like what I'm saying here, but sometimes that's what it's about. If you could think of what actually they did and why they may have done it, sometimes this will come back to you as what you need to work on. So I'm saying this as a therapeutic tool for yourself. You don't have to do anything with this other person. You don't have to get back up with them or anything else. But if you look at this card, the sun is shining behind him. I mean, like, he's dropping all these feathers. He's like, you know, he's trying to get like up this hill. He's trying to get to a new place. So, you know, this sun is shining behind him, so you can take all these like bad things, and they're thoughts. It's bad thoughts. Remember that. You could change your thoughts. And let's see what this High Priestess. So yeah, I hope that was clear about the work on yourself, and kind of trying to see things from the other person's point of view will help you, will give hints to you on what you're supposed to do to work on yourself. This does not mean by any means that you need to get back in with this person or be loving or, you know, like, you don't have to do anything with this other person. This is an exercise for yourself. High Priestess, gratitude. This is a glorious time to be alive, and I'm so grateful. Okay, let me explain this. When you're in High Priestess energy, you're in the energy of just being in your intuition and reading things that way. So messages that are coming in, animals that you're seeing, letters that you're seeing, numbers that you're seeing, well, not letters, numbers that you're seeing, any kind of messages. Sometimes you'll hear a song, sometimes you'll see a movie and it'll say something that will click to you. This is about being open to that. Gratitude helps to bring in these messages and this energy. It helps you be in sync, because gratitude is a very high frequency. So remember to be grateful for all you have. Remember to be grateful for the people who were around you when things were going bad, who supported you and helped you. Be grateful for, at some point in time, that you got into this negative relationship, it was good. So be grateful for the good times that you had with this person. And like I said, none of this has to be to their knowledge, so don't think you have to tell them that or call them up and say, oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for cheating on me. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands, we have impeccability. I am impeccable in my thought, words, and deeds. And this came up in another reading for Capricorn as well. Because what this means is that you have to start thinking about how you're wording things when you talk to people. If it's constantly negative, if you're talking about your relationships and it's constantly negative, that is not being impeccable in your words and deeds. To be impeccable in your words and deeds is that you always speak confidently about yourself, about your situations. I have some more things like I have to get through, but not like that MF did this to me. And you know, it's like getting past the anger of it so that you're not in this toxic energy about it, and you can talk to people about it and not have it be toxic, to turn it around about, like, you know, what do I need to learn? This is an educational, what did I learn from this experience? What red flags do I know to look for now? What, like, you know, you can gain so much knowledge from something that went bad. But usually something that has a bad ending or that has a negative connotation to it are usually just teaching moments. So Spirit is just trying to teach you and, you know, get you into a better space. Energy under the deck to wrap up the reading. Focus. All of my thoughts are directed towards my highest good. And yeah, that's pretty much what I just said. Just bringing this all to a place where focusing on how do I now get to my next step of, you know, creating a good relationship, one that I really want to be in. All right, Taurus, take care.